And today we're working on the standing seam roof. We're actually using something called zinc coated copper. It's called Freedom Gray. And we've got a 25.5-foot radius. So all the panels, if you notice, have to be bent on a curve. And they're starting obviously from the bottom up. I've got a skylight in there also. So they're creating a cricket in that skylight that it'll enable the top half of the water to divert onto the roofs instead of coming right down over the front door and splashing you. So it's a slow process, but we're trying to get a real clean look. It may look dangerous, but this rope is actually attached to an OSHA-approved safety harness. So they're not going to fall more than a couple feet before that catches them. And it can be dangerous, so you definitely want to have that harness on. The whole job comes down to just many details attached to each other. This one here, if you notice, you don't see any exposed fasteners, no nails, no screws. What we've done is we've put a sub piece of flashing that is attached with screws, and then the top piece folds over and bends to it. That way you don't see any exposed fasteners. Then a beautiful bead of solder is soldered here, which seals that joint. So now it's weatherproof and clean looking. We've installed about 80 of these little 1-inch recessed LED lights. They downlight, and they're mounted in the walls and also the parapet walls. So they'll light up this whole area. It'll give a nice glow at nighttime, and it won't be light in your face, but it'll light up the area. We've started installing the propane fireplaces. This one's pretty unique because it's an open corner, so it's a left open corner. It'll have a glass front on that, so it'll protect the burner. And then this will all be covered in marble and stone. So it'll look pretty elegant. It's elevated off the floor to give a toe kick area here, which is nice. And then it'll be wired up for a flat screen above it. I'm going to use a company called Samsung Art, which looks like a picture frame, and you can project any type of art you want on it, or you can use it as a TV. So it doesn't look like you have a TV hanging on the wall, it looks more like art. Did you cut an angle back or no? This is the main fireplace for our family room. It's a 72-inch by 24-inch high. It's also unique that it's open on 3 sides. So when you're in the kitchen, you'll also be able to view through the side to see the flame, and it'll give it a more robust feeling. This is yet to be installed. We've got a lot going on here. Behind it is the furnace room that'll have a propane boiler that'll run the radiant heat and the hot water for the house. Then also the gas manifolds, the 200 amp electric panel will be in there also, and then the flue for this gas fireplace will cut through it. It's all about the details. This is a company called Aquar, and what this is actually is a hose bib. So you put this one little piece in, and then you can hook your hose up to it. When you're done, it shuts the water off in the wall so it can't freeze in the winter. It's got a drain so the excess water would drain out. And then you close it up and it's real clean. Much better looking than an old school hose bib. So we've started the stone veneer on the project. And the flats are easy, but when we're putting the corners onto the edge here, we've got to build a temporary form that holds the stone until the cement dries. And that'll be a clean look. And we've got a transition here with the siding, connects to the stone, which then connects to the sliding garage door. And on this side you can see the finished stone. So we've got the corners installed, the underside, and the recessed lights will be installed when the electrician comes back. We also installed the garage door. I'll lower it.